Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So by now, if you're watching this video, then I'm pretty sure you watched my last video, which was my review on Into the Spider-Verse, or you could have watched the actual movie, which was Across the Spider-Verse. So if you didn't watch for some reason, because the movie has been released for over a month now, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happens in the movie. So anyway, if you don't want to be spoiled, then get off this video, go watch the movie, and then come back and watch it. Anyway, let's start reviewing. Okay, so basically the story of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is that now Miles has been Spider-Man for, I think it was a year. Yeah, he has been Spider-Man for now a year, and he meets Spider-Gwen and all of his friends, and then he meets Spider-Man 2099, who is a different version of Spider-Man. So basically he teaches him canon events and look anomalies, and then as the movie goes on we find out about everything around the multiverse, and then let's say Miles's past haunts him with the spot. So that's the story of the movie basically. So I'm going to start with the pros about this movie. Number one, the villains were amazing. When I say villains, I mean the Spot and Spider-Man 2099. Okay, Spider-Man 2099 isn't actually a villain, but he is villainized in this movie. He does act like a villain. So I'm going to call him a villain. From this movie, he's a villain. I'm going to wait for Beyond the Spider-Verse, but he's a villain in this movie. All I'm going to say, he is ruthless. He was so angry he choked slammed a 16-year-old. That 16-year-old being Miles Morales. I think he's 16 in the movie. But anyway, and the Spot, he is, when I say this, in the trailer he acts like a joke, and there is actually a moment where Miles calls him barely a villain of the week, which was actually very funny. But he is a Thanos level, not Thanos, he is a threat to the multiverse. He is the most, he is, how do I say it? He shocked me so much, I can't even describe him. Like, he is something from a horror movie. And his theme is, it's scary. Like, his theme reminds me of the Prowler, but the Prowler's theme is way better. But the Spot's theme it's something you hear from a horror movie. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Friday the 13th. You know that theme in Friday the 13th? I can't say it because I don't want this video to be copyrighted. But anyway, like, he is a Thanos level threat. I wouldn't be surprised if he executes his plan in Beyond the Spider-Verse. But basically, if you have seen this meme of Across the Spider-Verse called the Bagel Effect, at first I didn't understand it. I thought it was just some random meme. Basically, in Into the Spider-Verse, the scientist that Miles throws the bagel at him, there's a scientist, where Miles throws a bagel at him and it hits him. That scientist, that's the Spot, that's the villain of Across the Spider-Verse. I did not expect that. Especially when he reveals it in like the beginning of the movie. Like, when he says you throw a big, that scene, it happens like in the first 20 or 30 minutes in the movie. So that was surprising, and now I understood what the meme, the bagel effect means. But well, that's actually the first thing I liked about this movie. The second thing, Spider-Man India. I loved Spider-Man India and his universe. Like, Spider-Man India, probably my favorite Spider-Man next to Spider-Man 2099. And actually, I really like that they made Spider-Man 2099 into like a vampire, which is something that they didn't do in the Spider-Man video games, like Shattered Dimensions and... Wait, was he in Web of Shadows? Is the game called? No, he was in Web of Shadows. Yeah, he was in Web of Shadows. Which is something that I didn't see in the video games. So I really like that they, made him into a vampire. And Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk, best Spider-Man. You will love. At first, you will not like him, but as the movie goes on, you will love him. Spider-Punk and Spider-Man India, they're the best in this movie. I love them, and I love that they're going to be in the third movie. So for the characters in the first movie, only two of them have like a prominent role in this movie: Spider-Gwen and Peter B. Parker. The rest, Spider-Noir, he makes a cameo at the end of the movie. Penny Parker, as I said in the last video, she makes a cameo in the middle and at the end of the movie. Spider-Ham, I think he makes a cameo at the end of the movie. Who else? Penny Parker, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Ham. Who else was with them? It was 4, other than the other 3. I don't remember. It was Spider-Man Noir. Anyway, basically, they're at the end of the movie. They don't show up in this movie at all. Which was... I understand it. They give room to other Spider-Man. I really liked Insomniac Spider-Man. I really liked him. And I don't know if there is 1 or 2 Insomniac Spider-Man, because I saw 2 of them. And Prowler from the MCU shows up in this movie, and it was confirmed that that's the Prowler from Spider-Man Homecoming. So I don't know why he's imprisoned, but I really like that Donald Glover is playing the role, and I really like the Prowler suit. It's amazing. And the plot twist at the end, there are so many plot twists. One of them, which was, it wasn't even a plot twist, we all knew it, which was that Miles Morales, our Miles, was never supposed to be Spider-Man, and that the spider that bit him was supposed to bite the universe that spider was from, and that Peter B. Parker died because of Miles, and Miles is actually the original anomaly, which, there were so many plot twists. I'm pretty sure there are some I left out. And oh yeah, Spider-Bite, she actually joins the team at the end. And this movie is, I have to say that this movie is better than Into the Spider-Verse. But let's get to the cons. Number 1, it ended. I did not want this movie to end. I kept looking at my watch, and I was like, yeah, I could go for another, let's say, hour or 2. I don't care if this movie is as long as Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't care. But now I have to wait for another year. And that the train chasing with 2099, with Spider-Man 2099 and Miles Morales, it was actually revealed. It took the animators 4 years to animate that scene. And those 4 years were worth it, because that scene was the best one in the entire movie. And you know what? After this video, I'm going to watch it again, because it's that good. And the other con, it's not a movie. It's not a movie. This movie isn't a movie. I know what you're saying, how? I'll explain it. So this movie is a part 1 of a 2-parter story, Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse. So we all know that Hollywood right now likes to end franchises with 2-parters, other than Indiana Jones. By the way, I'm not going to make a movie review on Indiana Jones 5. I watched it, and it's horrible. It's that bad. It's actually the second or... it's the third Indiana Jones movie that I watched. No. Wait, I actually watched all of them except The Last Crusade. That was the only one that I didn't watch. Anyway, Indiana Jones 5, worst one. So please, if you're going to watch Indiana Jones 5, don't watch it. Go watch something else, like The Flash. The Flash, even though The Flash has some problems, it's better than Indiana Jones 5. Anyway, as I said, the other con, it's not a movie. Let me explain it. So, this movie, I know a lot of people say that this movie reminds them of Avengers Infinity War because it's a part 1. I didn't feel that. This movie reminded me of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Because from what I remember, Deathly Hallows Part 1 wasn't a complete movie. There was a beginning, middle, but there wasn't an ending. That ending was in Part 2. Same thing with this movie. At least in Infinity War, even though it was a Part 1, it can work as just one movie. There is a beginning, Thanos beginning his mission, a middle, the Avengers, even though they're divided, they unite. Even though Cap and Iron Man are divided, ending, they lose. So it's a complete move. There's a beginning, middle, and ending. Not with Across the Spider-Verse. There's a beginning and middle. The ending is in Beyond. So I have to wait for a year. Well, no, they actually announced that Beyond the Spider-Verse will be delayed to like 2025 or 2026. I'll be in high school or college by that year. Wait. Yeah, I'll be in high school. If it's 2026, then I'll probably be in college by then. Which I don't think I'll have time, yeah, that's the problem, because I might not watch Deadpool 3, Avengers 5, and Avengers 6, because I'll have exams by then. So, anyway, that's the con that I have with this movie, that it's not a complete movie. It's a movie, just doesn't have an ending. And we don't get an ending, we get a to be continued. And I really like that the universe that... Okay, I know this is confusing. Into the Spider-Verse, the spider that bit Miles, the universe that it's from, the Miles from that universe becomes the Prowler. So it shows you like the consequences of one action. Like the Watcher says it in What If. You know that Marvel series, What If? The Watcher says it, one action can change an entire timeline. Like the spider not biting Miles change a lot of things, not in one, but two universes. Those are the consequences that might happen, which might lead us to Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, or Avengers The Kang Dynasty, or Avengers Secret Wars. So yeah, that's what I think about this movie. I want to give this final score. I want to give this movie a 10 out of 10 so bad, but because it's not a complete movie, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. So that's the final score. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and goodbye.